And welcome back to the Dragon Ball Super Card Market. Dragon Ball Super Card Game Card Market Spring Regional, that's what it is, for April. I am Scott Sedman, aka Mini Hand, aka Guild Master for London Players Guild, and I am joined by Melvin. Are you there, buddy? Melvin? Okay, I guess Melvin's not here with me. So I will just introduce this. We have our final match of the day. Oh, oh. We have our final match of the day, which is Dark Broly versus Launch. Both players are XO, so today the winner of this match will be XO and will be our winner. The rest of the standings obviously will come in after the event. So yeah, we've seen Alfredo already on stream, and we've also seen Javier on stream already. Both playing very competent versions of their decks. And we're starting off strong. We see that Violent Rage Charge, which is the ultimate answer to Dark Broly. So it's brave that he's charging it turn one. Maybe there was just other better options in his hand. Okay, good.
All right.
And yeah, so now we're seeing Dark Broly swing in, and there's the combo of Launch, flipping a life face up, flipping my leader face up. Seeing the Nappa combo there is kind of huge, actually. And also putting that Launch into the drop for when he needs the combo again.
Okay, two very aggressive decks that we are seeing here. It is Dark Broly, it is Launch. But you know what's very important here? Whoever starts first. So the advantage that we can see right now, definitely, it's on the Launch side, I believe, because
Yeah,
Launch
got the win. Launch got the high roll. Yeah.
So Launch has the advantage so far. But the part about Launch is that there are many combos that comes with Launch. The problem is Broly doesn't really care about combo everything that he is going to be swinging, except for the leader. It is going to be at 30k, which is what we put it as. If you're not negating it, don't bother comboing it. All right, so this is a really good start with two energy plays. One of the best card in the game right now. It is going to be Piccolo Jr. Eradicator of, I believe, what is the full name of this one? Do you have it?
What was that, sorry?
Eradicator of Peace. This card is just so powerful. More than just being a double striker that could swing really hard, it is able to help you to draw two cards just for 2 energy, and it gains the power of the cards that you tap down. And also, more than just that, you get to also burn one of your opponent's damage just like that. So a very, very powerful card that we are seeing here on the board.
Yeah, and due to the ban, we get to see Bardock the Resolute come down, a double strike 15k attack that when if my opponent counters, I can switch it back to active mode. So this is a huge punch from Launch here. Like if this goes through and lands, that's Dark Broly down to 3, and we know Alfredo has that heartfelt plea chain, so he's not going to want to be on his back foot this early with only 1 energy.
Correct.
To Mechikabura's there. Wow. I guess it's not super useful in this matchup.
No, not really, because the damage that comes from a Launch can come from many, many battle cards. It is not like Dark Broly, where you can just say Broly 6 or like Shinron 8 or 9, but it is just not as useful, in my opinion, when you are playing Launch, especially. But the power, you brought up something, right, which is that Bardock that comes off for free, that is a 15k double striker that untaps. One of the things to take note is the untap ability does not only happens on his attack. It's anytime your opponents activate a counter, and with Launch you are just swing so many times with so many cards. Anytime you activate a counter, this thing it's gonna restand. So very good card, especially for next to nothing cost. All right.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So far, Dark Broly has it's down to 4 life. This is going very quick, but it is expected. This is what we usually see with a Launch and matchup. Launch usually, for some reason, stays at very high life most of the time while being very, very aggressive. Why do you think that is the case, though? Because this is not the first Launch that we have casted, but every time Launch always stays at very high life.
Yeah, and you point out a really good thing. She is super aggressive, considering her baseline stat. It's just the ability to defend with her. You can use things from the drop, so you're not losing cards from your hand. You have that Nappa super combo, which again you pointed out last time we were casting launch, which is that you get to essentially use it twice. We're seeing the warp of the Piccolo Junior there, which is
Hmm.
hugely important. Needs to be gone. We saw in our last match it wasn't removed and it just kept doing damage. So now we're seeing a card warp from hand, and I'm assuming he's just going to warp a launch from the drop area. Um, we could potentially see. I was going to say maybe heartfelt, but I think it's too energy, isn't it, to evolve on top of a dark Broly?
Yes, it's two energy.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
so no
Yep.
heart.
Dark Broly, yeah, one of the things to take note about Dark Broly is that it does not untap any energy when it awakens. So it is a draw too, but it draws a lot during its awakens turn. So we're potentially seeing something very, very powerful right here. It
Mm.
is going to be Violent Ray. Such a great card against Dark Broly.
Yeah, and so he's actually defending this attack by what it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, which I'm assuming is going into his Bardock. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, he's just letting it die. Okay, interesting.
After comboing.
Hmm, very strange.
Okay. Okay, let's see what is he doing. I'm pretty sure that he has a game plan in his head
Oh,
on what he plans to do. So he's
yeah,
gonna swing with the yeah, Scott.
he can take the damage. Obviously, he gets to choose. So, like knowing that that's the violent rays, just say picking that up and being like, well, I have the answer. I have the answer to your deck. That's got to be tough for Alfredo.
Yep. And what I like over there, it's he puts it right there. He puts it right there. He slaps it down on his energy to tell Alfredo, you might want to play around this.
Mm, yeah, and
You
we've
want
seen
to
it
swing with
already
a
with
leader?
the Mech Caberas. So
Yep. You want to swing with a leader? I'm gonna just negate it, and you can't swing with anything else after that.
yeah,
Yep.
it's a really
So
solid play.
a very good card. Well, a card, especially if you're playing best of one, this is a card you really want to main deck.
Yeah, 100%. Especially if you're playing red, right? Oh, and we're seeing an after image
Ooh,
technique.
yep.
Very nice. I think that is sparking 5, and so that might have been why he was comboing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very good choice. It is not a -1 in your hands because you can take one life, and he chose to take not a Violent Ray.
An unknown quantity is what he chose to take. I think that's probably the smartest play there. So obviously it gets plus 40k and minus 10k
Mhm.
to an opponent's thing. So launch becomes a 50k, which is
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, please take note that it is not a negate, so it does have the activate. It has the activate battle phase, so your opponent is allowed to combo if they want to, especially if they're Dark Broly, ain't it? Because he is still 20 against 50. Not exactly a very good idea, but he can if he wants to.
Hmm. Very like I yeah. It's like I love the idea of that. It's like Dark Broly swings big and hard, and then it's like yeah, but after image,
Hmm.
like now launch is big and hard. Like come at me. Like just challenging Dark Broly's combo. It's like I don't normally have to do this. What do you mean combo?
All right, guys, if you are joining us here for this game, first up, me and Scott would like to welcome you to joining us. This is going to be round 8, the final rounds. Both of these players are undefeated. This is the card market Dragon Ball Super Spring Regional Best of One. They have 50 minutes time limit on this round, so we are expecting to see pretty much a lot of actions by two of our best players in this event. It is both of them are undefeated thus far.
Yes.
Yep.
Representing launch, we have Javier, and representing Dark Broly, we have Alfredo.
Yep. And if you guys are watching this event with us and you felt very, very inspired to play a deck or to start a new deck that you want to play, or there are some decks that tickles your fancy and you really want to play them, of course, you're highly encouraged to go to cardmarket.com, take a look at and get the cards that you need. Start an account and buy the cards that you need so that you can start to play all those decks again.
So that was beautiful there. So we see
Mhm.
another burn into the Bardock the Resolute. Obviously, still got one green energy open, which isn't ideal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that shuts off Topper. It shuts off Violent Rays. So maybe we're gonna try and see a push for ending the game here.
Mm-hmm. Duck really does have the ability to do that. Oh,
Oh!
here we go. However, it removes the card that is very, very important. However, it's not as good as it can be when you're using against launch.
That's true. But the
Yeah.
fact is, it stops that attack going through. So now he's forced to swing with his leader, which means he has to combo up a little bit more because launch will obviously flip back onto her,
Mm-hmm.
onto her 5k side once he combos with it.
Yeah, flippily flip. So,
Achoo!
okay, okay. Today, what we saw so far, it's the steal counter. It's number 2, right? This is the second card that we saw. It was stolen.
Yeah, I absolutely love Heroine's Lineage. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the funnest secret rares. Super accessible, fairly decent price. Head over to Cardmarket now and get yours before uh, people inevitably wise up and think, oh wait, no, this is actually amazing. Uh,
Guys, please do it.
yeah, don't miss out. Don't miss out, and don't have to do what I did with Kai. Like, never, never, never again. Um,
All right. Here we go. One of the things you have to take note when you're playing against Dark Broly is that usually when you're playing against a deck, a card that is tapped out, it's useless. A battle card that's tapped, it's useless. But not against Dark Broly though, because every single card that is tapped when it's 30k or it's a Dark Broly, he can use it for his combo with the leader's activate main. So don't discount all those cards on the board. If you have the ability to remove them before you go for the game, remove it, because all those cards, even though they are tapped, they still have a 0 plus 5k combo power.
Yeah, really good point. So now we're seeing the free blocker come down here in the form of Trunks.
Mm-hmm.
Launch again, just having all of the value plays really. But I'm really curious to see how Launch like survives his turn. Like Dark Broly can put on the pressure when it really wants to, and I'm curious to why he left the green energy up. I'm assuming maybe an arrival play. That's
Um,
possibly the only thing I can think of.
yeah, but take a look at the launch players' life total though.
Mm.
We're still talking about 6 against 3. So as much as you can swing, it's hard. But let's see. There is one blocker. There is one energy open. And we already saw some good plays from the launch player. For example, I'm making sure that he's
Oh,
sparkling.
Dark Over Realm! Let's go,
Hmm.
baby! Demograph
What
from
is
the
the
Giant
target
Force.
though? The blocker, of
Yeah.
course. Yep.
Warp
Hmm.
that, and then he gets a draw. And then also, when he swings, he warps a card from your opponent's hand.
Yep. Launch player doesn't seem to have a very big hand. Oh, okay. It's good enough. It's good
It's
enough.
modest, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's not
it's
terrible.
modest. Yeah,
He
it's not.
warps that Gogeta.
And the swing it's against Bardox, which is good. Remove all this option of aggression for the next round.
Hmm. And there's the Dark Broly's activate main.
Put 3 cards, and what are the options? 1 energy, nothing much available, right? You can Kai, but at 6 life, your opponent at 6 life, maybe this is something that you don't want to do.
Heroine's Lineage, obviously.
One more
Again!
time.
One more time!
All right, here we go with the 6-drop Broly 30k swinging against the leader, or try to go for the super combo. Yes, he went for the super combo. It seems that the Dark Broly player understands that he is not gonna give he can't finish launch this turn, so he's just gonna slowly grind away at launch. But let's see, because what launch plays, launch plays thrive on arrival. And what's one powerful thing about arrival? All of them comes in so fast. So it's pretty interesting. What are the options that launch has to come back from this? And like I said again, both of them are undefeated, and so that tells you about the skill level of the players that we have that we are showcasing here. So I believe that both of these players have been in this position before, and I'm pretty sure that they have come back. So it's going to be interesting. Two.
Just always finding that Piccolo Junior, man.
Mhm.
Oh, and he's going to use that free blocker as a, and he's going to get that ban.
Yep. And here we swing, and the once the alliance activates, you cannot even negate this, because even if you negate this alliance,
That's true.
yeah.
So
Here we
not only
go.
do you have to think about negating the attack, you're going to get burned. He's going to draw 2, and the attack is still going to be, I think, 24k at this point, or 21k. I can't remember which.
24k with and it's a double strike.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is. He's got no heroine's lineage to kind of secure getting rid of it.
Is it gonna go for the game?
I mean, make him combo off some pieces, right? Although then again, if he does have the mass say, oh no, he's going
Maybe
to
he
super
has the
combo
second
into...
one, Scott.
Could be.
Okay.
All of the super combo.
Okay. What is the okay?
Oh, very nice. So what we saw there is Dark Broly using his activate main to get that 5k power, but because it left Black Metal Card left due to a skill, the SS3 Gohan came in, and that's a free play blocker essentially. It's such a good card. And then also we're now seeing the Bardock coming in, the Overrealm, where you draw 2, you discard 1. Normally the strategy is to discard Beerus Godly Majesty to get another body on board. We do not see that this time, however. But it's still another swing. Anything's potentially coming in here. You could get a double strike out of nowhere.
Double striker, Champa, and
so yeah,
Beerus.
Bardock's going to take the swing. And are we going to see any comboing up here? Oh, he's going to declare his block. Okay, fair enough. So making sure that if he has got a double strike, that it's going to be off launch. But I also think we could see a double strike arrival here from the Gogeta. He has got his red energy up. He's got his green energy up. So either arrival target he has is valid. So we'll see what happens here from launch. Even if he only puts him at the 1 damage, that could be very intriguing. So we're seeing what's going to happen here. Is he just leaving it at 10?
Yeah, so
I don't think so.
It really depends right now.
Or is he just leaving it at 10? Interesting.
That comes to the decision making. Okay, that comes to the decision making right now from the launch player. He's not going to go for it. He's leaving the 2 energies open for defensive play.
Topper or Violent Rays, right?
Or Violent Ray.
Oh, I mean, force him to warp a card if he's going to counter you. Smart play there. Also still got Demagogue to worry about. So this is potentially 2 cards out of Javier's hand. So if he does this negate here, which he does, he has to warp a card for the Goku and warp a card for the Demagogue. So that's kind of brutal. And then also dropping a card for the Violent Rays. Yeah, that's 3 cards out of hand. Technically 4. Off of just 1 swing. So he warps a Gogeta. That's 3 Gogetas we've seen. And there's a launch.
What's going on? He knows that there is Violent Ray, so this match is difficult to end, especially with your opponent at 5 life. It's just difficult to end the game over there, especially with your opponent with Violent Ray. A bit of board control, so that in the next turn to set up the next turn play.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's going to be very difficult without the 30k swings to get into down to a position where he can kill. And you don't really want to be taking life with that Goku swing. You don't really want to be on 1 life against launch. So it's going to be interesting, but it's a smart play. Just control what you can while you can. And then just trying to draw as many cards as he wants here. Yeah, I wouldn't push it, but I mean, he could potentially do it. If he's got another Dark Overrealm for the a second Demagogue, that'd be insane. That'd be awesome. I don't think. Nope. We're gonna see. Hey, Broly. Okay. And then there's the ball. Yeah. What the card on hand?
and destruction. Yep. How's the hand size of the Dark Broly player looking like?
Not as big as it normally is. Then again, still quite stacked. So yeah, there we go.
Topo. Wow.
I mean, it's not going to be used this turn, right? So I wonder how many cards Launch actually has left in hand. Is he going to play the Broly again? Okay, yeah, he is.
And I believe that he really wants to end the game.
Or the 7-drop. Yeah, no, block it. Block makes sense. And okay, so over to Launch. Launch really has to put it away this time. Launch absolutely has to put it away this time.
It's very easy to read when it comes to Launch itself because they have.
I'm not sure what Launch has left. We've seen 3 Gogetas go. We've seen 3 Piccolo Juniors go. As Launch run out of steam, I don't know. We're about to find out. We're seeing at least 2 bad up the Resolutes. Javier literally throwing everything he can at this Dark Broly. And it's got to be careful what charges here. So we are seeing a red charge. Like, yes, he's on 5 life. Ooh, so playing that Bulma. First time we've seen
draw the card.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Piccolo Junior. Does he have it?
Did he top deck?
Wow.
Oh, he top decked it. Wow.
Does he have the negate here? Oh, he's gonna is he gonna swing one Launch? Ooh. I guess get as much draw as you can, right?
No, I believe that he wants to pump up as much battle card. Like with a super combo, then you can use it for alliance.
Oh,
it's gonna steal
that
blocker.
blocker.
It's gonna steal the blocker.
Heroine's lineage on the offense in both players. Oh, this is amazing, guys. If there's no negate on this Launch, correct?
Yep. Okay, so guys, if you are joining us with this in this game right now, and you are still convinced right now how powerful the heroine lineage, and you don't have it, please head down to cardmarket.com right now to buy it. The price right now, I believe it's pretty reasonable. So please do yourself a favor and get it. This card is currently, I believe, underrated.
No negates. No negates. Javier has to smash this in now. He has to go all in here. Although, actually, no, because there could be a Bardock.
Yes, correct. You have to be careful when you're playing against Dark Broly, because there is always an option to use that Bardocks just to crit alive and just to take 1 damage instead.
But if he does, there's at least a 30k on board that he can swing with again. Because
he did steal it, right? He did steal it.
Yeah, he's got the 30k there. That's what the upside down card is referencing.
Right. He's not going too heavy on it, though.
No. But it's still something he has to deal with. So that's what, a 29? Or have I missed a combo there? Yeah, we're about to find out. Yeah, I don't envy Alfredo. Okay, so it's got the 25. It's going to draw 2 up here. Oh, right, okay. Apparently, you comboed out.
Okay, there is still an option for Overwhelm.
That is also true. So the 30k is going in. And we're seeing the power burst there. He's now tapped out. So if he has any form of double strike. No, he does not. Okay. So he needs a violent raise here. Absolutely needs the violent raise here. So first we're seeing the... Oh, no. Just wait to see what happens here. Okay. So now we're going to see the Demagra swing in, we do get the Violent Riz. So how this works, he has to drop a card for the Violent Riz, obviously, so the 30k's can't swing. He has to warp a card from hand due to the Demagra. He has to warp a card from hand due to that Goku being on board. Ouch. And I think that's it. I think Launch hasn't got a hand. I don't think Launch has a hand. Launch has 5 life and no hand. There are 2 swings here that can get in. This is the downside of Dark Broly, though, is that all of them are 30k's. I guess he can just keep bringing them out. So this is actually a really smart play here. So he's going to have to take damage because he has no combo. Oh, okay, swung into the never mind. He swung into the Piccolo Junior. I can hear you, yes, Melvin. Not to worry. So, are we going to see a warping of the? Yes, we're going to see a warping of the Broly blocker. Goku is so Violent Rays launch has no hand, and no taking a life, just clearing that board. So launch is resorting to top decking. Violent Rays is in effect. So yep, he's going to have to burn that life, and that was a topper. And yeah, Alfredo is very much in control. Uh, oh, when he gets a bowler, what else can he get? So he's going to swing here with the launch. Yes. Any response here? Does he have a negate? No negate. So going to get a draw there. Going to flip a life. He's going to flip over, get a draw, and then will he combo against get an additional draw? Or has he got what he needs in hand? Oh, he's only going into the Goku. Never mind. Oh, but there's the Bardock. So he's going to draw 2 and pitch 1 here. If Beerus Godly Majesty's in hand, that's kind of scary. Oh, there's little to no cards left in life as well. For Lord. Yes, sorry. Yes, sorry. What did he discard? What did he discard? Got to make sure we get the discard there. And I think it was another ball mat. Yeah, it was. So Bardock's swinging in now to leader, I have to assume. Power bursting. So it's almost like the reverse. Like you can't leave Piccolo Jr. on board, but you also can't leave Demagra because Demagra's been doing so much work. Demagra plus Goku is so much pain. And look, we just see a pass there. There is the launch has gone from 0 to 100 back down to like 25 miles per hour. It is crazy how much Alfredo has played this correctly. Like just made all the right plays. But so has Launch. Launch has been back and forth. Launch now down to 3 life.
Like I said in the previous game, right? You know what's scarier than Dark Broly? A Dark Broly with 5 energy. So now with 5 energy open, there is just so much play. And take a look at the hand advantage. There is some telltale sign in this card
and
game,
there's
right?
Double strike. So this is comboing for game here. There's a super combo. So 25, 35. Launch literally. Launch is probably only running the super combos of Nappa, right? So not going to be able to get draws from that. So yeah. Can Launch out combo this. Remember, she's going to flip face down as well, which is also rough. One of those cards isn't a combo. Yep, that's what Alfredo's just correcting there. So 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. 55 here for double strike game, but also still got a hand ready. So there's the launch. So a draw, a flip face up, a flip face down.
Did he miss a draw?
Did he miss a draw?
Combo launch, draw, flip, draw. Yes. Okay. He missed it. Okay.
Uh, Napa Super Cup.
Wow. Okay. But take a look at that hand.
Does he have it? I don't think he has it.
No, he didn't
No.
have it. He didn't have it. So that is game over there.
And
And
that's Alfredo takes it. Dark Broly taking the victory. A very hard fought finals, very worthy of the finals. Neither player should feel bad about that, but one going X0, one going X1. And yeah, wow, Melvin, what a finale. What a day of Dragon Ball.
yeah, definitely. We see quite a lot of matches. What I really like is also how people are starting to include the new Beta Evolution Boosters card into their play. And but you know why meta? It's always meta because meta decks have been tested so many times to work really well. And given the amount of time that the players have with them, they are also more familiar. So this is nothing unusual that we are seeing here. Nothing unexpected. Meta decks is still going to dominate, but I love it when people are creative. What are some of the matches that we see over here today? Let's do a recap. We does have Nappa. We
Yeah,
have Android 16 and all these interesting decks that have been coming out, but still, yeah. All right, but also we the finals is still down from Duck Broly and Launch, and Duck Broly itself has proven to be very very powerful in the best of one format, and some argues that it is also a very powerful deck in best of three. Generally, a very powerful deck.
it was a really well played day. I think all of the matches we showed on stream showcased the different types of decks that people play, the types of players that come to these events. Not everyone wants to go full throttle hard gas, but we've also seen control decks like the Shenron, right? The Shenron can go either or. Dark Broly has the potential to go either or. Launch is more in that line of I'm going to go all out. And as we saw, Launch just kept hitting and hitting, hitting, but Dark Broly had those answers in
Mm-hmm.
our final round. Melvin, any decks that stand out for you as things that people should watch for, or any particular cards like
Oh, there's
heroines?
definitely one in my mind straight away. It is going to be the Heroine Lineage card that SCR, it has proven just in two matches that we see, but in these two matches, it puts in the work that it needs to put in. And it is quite an accessible card, fully splashable, not something that you really want to do, not something that you will regret having it in your deck itself or having it in your collection so that you can use it when you need a deck to be. It can be both used defensively, offensively, and if you were not convinced before this event, I hope after watching the game you are convinced. And Scott, where can the people get the cards if they are really convinced right now? And where can they get their cards from?
Well, Melvin, they can head over to cardmarket.com. So yeah, that's where it is. They have a range of card games, not just Dragon Ball, but of course we're biased, and Dragon Ball is what we're here for and loving. And as you said, Melvin, head up, pick over that Heroines Lineage, guys. Do not miss out on probably the most generic secret rare we've ever had. That is absolutely impactful. I still won't call it the best secret rare because I've got to stand by my Supreme Kai of Time. She is my space waifu, and I will love her forever. Um, and so she is best secret. But we also saw the destructive might of Celzino as well. Like Celzino is still a force to be reckoned with, and you have to respect it. If you don't, it's gonna come crushing through your house with four damage on a 40k base. It's not something to uh, turn your nose apart.
Mhm.
Any final thoughts from today, Melvin?
No, I just want to thank you for all the viewers that have been joining us with this journey for this tournament itself. It has been such a great time casting those games, watching those games together with you, also Scott, and also a big shout out to our unsung hero behind the scenes, Connor, for helping us with all the technical stuff behind the scene. Like what we if the live stream is running well, it is because there is somebody in the back helping us, making sure everything runs smoothly. So a big shout out to Connor, a big shout out to Cardmarket, a big shout out to all the users from both of us casters. Thank you guys. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for all the chat also. And so this is the end of the tournament. The next one is coming soon, and hopefully we'll see you guys also. All right. So, guys, big bye bye from both of us.
Yeah. You can check Melvin out at Sensipop, and you can check me out at London Players Guild. We had 179 people here today. Let's get 180 for the May event. And I think with that, I bid you all adieu. I said that right? Right? Melvin? Right?
I think so. I think so. I
Okay,
think so.
cool.